Hey everybody, I'm Author K.L. Brady, and welcome to the first episode of Writing Gadgets and Workflow. So, first of all, let me explain. I have COVID hair because I can't go to the hairdresser. So, to distract you from the mess that is on my head right now, because all I can do is ponytail, as you can see, um, I'm wearing Minnie Mouse ears. Ridiculous reasons. Okay, but so ignore my hair, pay all attention to what I'm saying and the mouse ears. Okay, so here's the deal, right? I'm an award winning author. I've got 17 books out there. I will go through ebbs and flows with my writing, like everybody does, right? Sometimes you feel more creative, sometimes you don't feel so creative, and you're like trying to figure out how to get your mojo going. And so basically, what I do is buy stuff. My behavior ranges from shopaholic to workaholic. And then how I use the tools and the workflow usually gets me from shopaholic to workaholic. So this channel is really all about the writing gadgets that you will use, that you will buy, that you'll see, that you'll like get starry eyes and think, oh, I want that, I want that. And then you'll get it and you're like, I don't really know exactly. I have it and yeah, it's nice, but how can I really use this to like be productive? Like, what can I really get out of this tool? How can it make what I do easier? How can it make what I do better? I don't know if it can always make better. I really believe in you know, I'm maybe 10-20% talent, 80% hard work. So the 18th book, really, I will be working through it on this channel, all my ups and downs and highs and lows, because what I feel like is so many writers and authors are super productive, but you don't really see how they get there and the best of it and the worst of it and how it often sucks and it's really hard, but then it's really good. And you go through those stages, but if you keep going and you stick with it and you write every day in some kind of way, you use your tools in the right way to help you do that, you will get to a polished manuscript eventually. And so that's what I'm going to do today. So, to kind of establish my street cred in terms of writing gadgets, I'm going to go through quickly in this video my writing gadgets, and then at the end of this video, I'm going to tell you what I'm using right now to work on my 18th book, which is a Christmas novel. Okay, okay. So here's my writing gadgets. And yes, I do spend a ridiculous amount of money on writing gadgets. My first one is my MacBook, which is what I'm recording on right now. I will show that to you in another video. I have two iMacs. I have one upstairs that I use in my podcasting studio. And then I have one downstairs in my office that I actually use for writing. And on my iMac, I have my Scrivener, and we'll talk about Scrivener another time. And on my iMac, I also have Dragon, which I will also talk to you about in another episode. Okay, because that is really all about productivity. All right. So we've established I have a MacBook. This is the MacBook. I have two iMacs. I have one Dell desktop. And I use that because there's so many programs for publishing they're not made for Mac. And I have the Mac, the Apple ecosystem. So I keep one Dell desktop, a PC, for all those programs that I need, like Adobe, right? The full version of Adobe Professional with Adobe Distiller for publishing my paperbacks. So I keep my PC for that reason. Okay. So the next thing I really use the most, I've got to say, and I just bought this year, is my Apple iPad Pro 12.9. And I have the largest of everything because I'm blind. As you can see, I have glasses. I'm blind and I need to be able to see. So, boom, there you go. This is the Alpha Smart. So I really got into that whole thing where you want to be able to write without distractions. So that's why I bought my first Alpha Smart. But then I realized I didn't really like the keyboard. Another Alpha Smart with a different keyboard and a slightly bigger screen because I'm blind, right? So that's the other Alpha Smart. That's the Dana. So I have the Alpha Smart 3000 and I have the Alpha Smart Dana. And here's my Neo. All right. I have the three Alpha Smarts, which we will talk about in one of the episodes. So I have a Boox. It's called Boox, Boox, Boox Max 3. Okay. And this tablet is as large as an 8.5 by 11. It's a little bigger than an 8.5 by 11, right? So that you can actually look at digital paper in paper size. There's this stuff. This thing does a lot of things, right? But I can tell you, there's one big thing that it doesn't do, which is why I don't use it and why I ended up buying something else. Okay. And this is the QWERTY keyboard. And so I will be telling you, it's not a computer and it's not a tablet, but I will tell you how to help this make you productive. Um, this is a fun little gadget. This is more for fun than it is for actual. Well, actually, it helps make you productive. So, I won't dismiss it, but we'll talk about this in a future episode. Okay. This is the Remarkable tablet, right? So, this is the Remarkable one. And I actually gave this to my son. I'm just showing you this um, because I bought this and then I bought the Boox Max. And the reason I bought this first is because it converts your writing to text. But the reason I bought the Boox Max is because this is only a 10-inch and I'm blind. So I really wanted something bigger. But it still serves a lot of purposes and I still use it a lot. But what happened is RM2, Remarkable 2 came out. And so I bought the Remarkable 2 and I gave this one to my son. I have the Remarkable 2 and I have the cover and I have the pen around here somewhere. It fell. So the Remarkable 2. So I hope you understand that I do have street cred when it comes to writing gadgets, okay? All right. So I got my street cred. So this is the Remarkable 2, which I will actually unbox and show you how to use this in a future episode. So stay tuned for that. I still keep my iPad Air and I love Snoopy everything, right? Even though, they don't sell Snoopy ears. Otherwise, this would be Snoopy ears. My friend gave me these, though. Oh, no, my nephew. My nephew gave me these. So I wear these. But anyway, so I actually get a lot of use out of my iPad Air versus my iPad Pro. So I will tell you what I actually use this for because I do get a lot of use out of this. And it's helpful to actually have another one. But what happens is I don't trade in. I just keep them, but I use them or I give them to like my son. So this is one I actually kept. And I will tell you why I kept it and I'll tell you how I use it. The Free Write. And with this, you guys, this is like the writing tool of all writing tools. This is my most recent purchase. This is my most recent purchase. And I have to say, I love it. There's like a bazillion videos out there about how to actually use some of this stuff. So I may cover that lightly, but this is really about workflow. How you can use it in a real practical way to be productive. That's what these videos is about. But if you have a question about how something works or whatever, please don't hesitate to leave me a comment. I will answer all questions. please like and subscribe to the channel so that you can stay in tune for this. And if you want to start your journey with me for your next book, I know we just kind of went through NaNoWriMo, right? So for anybody who's like slow on the draw and is ready to get started in December, please join me. Again, uh, through the month of December, I'll be showing you my tools, and across through the next year until I publish my book, I'll be showing you what's going on. So stay with us and welcome to Writing Gadgets and Workflow. Thanks. We'll see you next time.